is coming in from the BJP's National General Secretary B.L. Santosh. He's saying, and I'm quoting him now, only time will tell who will form a government in Tamil Nadu, but one thing is for sure, that the Congress will end up with egg on its face. Huh? Fresh political face-off between the BJP and the Congress party after the BJP mocked the Congress with egg on their face jibe. The Congress is hitting back sharply, saying that buyers will have egg on their face. The Congress also accusing the BJP of using the governor to buy time, asserting that in a democracy, it is the people who decide the mandate. Breaking that is coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu, where we have a situation where there is a war of words on between the BJP and the Congress. The BJP's national secretary dropping a big hint. He's saying only time will tell who will form the government. He's saying one thing is for certain, the Congress will end up with egg on its face. Essentially, Sagarika, then is Mr. Santosh trying to tell us that by the end of the day, the TVK Congress combined will not form the government?
Well, only time will tell us, Shreya, and this remark or this post by B.L. Santosh, the National General Secretary organization of the BJP, is possibly the biggest hint ever. So right now, if the BJP, one of the top voices of the BJP, somebody who is integral to the organization, somebody who is important when it comes to electioneering strategies, if he comes out and says that only time will tell who will form the government in Tamil Nadu, but one thing is for sure, INC will end up with an egg on its face. Now let's also put that into context, Shreya. Today on Times Now, Mr. Girish Chodankar, while speaking to Madhav Das Gopalakrishnan, also said that there have been attempts made to poach Congress's MLAs. He did not name the party. He said that 2 MLAs got calls, and there are poaching fears that have also gripped the Congress. What's happening in the AIA-DMK camp? We've been seeing how resort politics is playing out. In the meantime, the biggest headline that has gained traction is how possibly the 2 biggest Dravidian rivals are also mulling a possible, tie-up. So with all of this in the picture, when Mr. B.L. Santosh says only time will tell who'll form the government in Tamil Nadu, but one thing is for sure, Congress will end up with an egg on its face. There can be multiple interpretations of the same.
All right, Sagarika, thank you very much. Going straight across to Madhav, who is joining us from the ground in Chennai. Hi, Madhav. It seems that the BJP is fairly certain Sarkar koi banaye na banaye, the Congress will not be in a position of power. Is this the BJP saying as clearly as they can that by the end of the day, you will not see Vijay as the chief minister?
Well, I think the plans are very clear. The plans from the BJP side is to get the DMK and the AIDMK together. And I've been speaking to sources in the DMK who've said quite clearly that not just yesterday's positioning, where the senior leadership of the party empowered, MK Stalin to take whatever decision is necessary in the interest of the party and the state and so on forth. But clearly, of course, Stalin being empowered by the leadership of the party to take that decision, even if it is to actually prop up the AIDMK. So DMK is likely to sit this one out. They're going to support the government from outside, is what we are told, and AIDMK support is what they will require. But the big question is this. The big question is which way will the 3 parties which have been sitting on the fence now, the VCK, the CPI and the CPM, which way will they go? Now, even the national leadership of the CPI and the CPM, for instance, has raised concerns about why the governor's office is being misused, why he has not been invited, for instance, to take the oath of office. And that's the position that these 3 parties took yesterday as well. But now, with this coming out that the DMK and the AIDMK are possibly tying up, what really will be the future of these 3 parties? And will their decision be to go with TVK and Congress party? That's a very big question at this point of time. Remember that all three of them have various meetings today, and the announcements are expected by late evening as to what they are likely to do. If they do make that announcement and go along with Vijay, then Vijay and Congress would have the numbers. If they do have some kind of a rethink in terms of the numbers, in terms of what their support would be, then of course there's a possibility that the AIDMK and the DMK could come together. So the game is wide open at the moment. There is no clarity as to which formation is going to actually form the next government here in Tamil Nadu. But yes, the spectre of horse trading, the spectre of trying to get support of the smaller parties, and all the jod-tod Rajniti that we have seen in various states now playing out in Tamil Nadu as we speak. So all eyes on what those three fence-sitting parties, if you can call them, do, because by the end of the evening, they could very well be kingmakers as well. Back to you, Shreya.
Do stay on with us, Madhav, because that egg on their face jibe from the BJP is getting a response from the Congress party. This is Manikam Tagore, who has put out a tweet saying it is not us, but buyers who will have egg on their face. The Congress also accusing the BJP of using the governor to buy time, asserting that in a democracy, it is people who decide the mandate. Let's hear Manikam Tagore.
Things are evolving fastly, and suddenly unexpected things are happening in Tamil Nadu. It has become like the Nitish Kumar story of Tamil Nadu, the Nitish Kumar version of Tamil Nadu now. BJP has started to take control of Tamil Nadu, and those people who said that we are out of control has come under the control of BJP, and ADMK has already surrendered, and DMK has been taken control by BJP. There is no NDA in Tamil Nadu because BJP is having only one MLA. At any cost, BJP, particularly Mr. Amit Shah, wants to stop Mr. Vijay from being the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu.
Who is joining us on the broadcast as well. Dharani, there is a war of words that has broken out. The TVK has already threatened that if the AIA, DMK and the DMK come together, then all 107 of their MLAs will resign in protest. Where is this headed?
Well, the TVK firmly believes that the DMK and the ADMK are working together to stop TVK from forming the government, and that is why last night we were able to understand that all the TVK MLAs, 107 of them, they are planning to tender their resignations in case of the ADMK and the DMK together stake claim to form the government, thereby preventing the TVK from doing so. This is the inside scoop that we were able to get late last night, but the mood is still the same. In fact, right now there is a meeting that is currently happening at the party headquarters in Panayur, the TVK party headquarters in Panayur. So in that meeting, all of TVK's MLAs, they are present, and in fact several second line leaders like Busi Anand, K. Sengotan, Arun Raj, etc. They also visited the TVK party headquarters, and during the conversations we are learning that the second line leaders, they are trying to keep the MLAs energized. They are trying to keep the MLAs active, and they are trying to keep them motivated by telling that the picture will be clear in the next 24 to 36 hours. They're just asking the MLAs to wait patiently and be confident, and they're also conveying to their MLAs that Mr. Vijay will definitely hit the majority margin and he'll be able to form the government. That is what the TVK has been doing with its MLAs. They are trying to keep their MLAs energized and hopeful. On the other hand, the TVK is also facing immense pressure because, as we've been reporting, the cards are right now in the hands of three political parties, three smaller parties, that is the VCK, CPI and CPIM. On all of them, they are having their internal meetings happening today, and at the end of the internal meetings, they will announce their decision whether to ally with TVK or not. But sources have clearly indicated us that they are definitely considering an alliance with Vijay Thamilakarachi Kalagam to form the government, to help them form the government.
Which means by the end of the day today, Dharani, maximum tomorrow morning, there should be clarity on where these three parties are going. Because if these parties are going with Vijay, then Vijay has the numbers to go to the governor, show them 118 and say, now swear me in. So that should happen by tonight, maximum by tomorrow morning. We'll keep an eye out on that. Dharani, thank you very much for joining us. Joining us now is actor and political activist Prakash Raj. Mr. Prakash Raj, thank you very much for your time here on Times Now. Let me start by asking you, by quoting you actually. You say that what is happening in Tamil Nadu right now is not democracy. Why do you say that, sir?
Because the constitution has been questioned. Elections are over. There is a people's mandate. One party has got a majority and other two parties have not. The governor has to call the party which has got a better mandate and ask them to claim their space in the government, and they are supposed to prove on the floor. Why is the governor not doing it?
But sir, there is a flip side that yes, Vijay has the votes but doesn't have the majority.
Where should that be proved? Where should that be proved? It should be proved on the floor of the house, not in governor's kitchen or in his house. Right?
Correct, sir. That is absolutely correct. But once again, the governor could just argue that he's being careful, that Vijay has 107, with Congress he has 113. And if he's not careful and if he doesn't ensure that Vijay has the numbers, horse trading will happen, right? So he's being careful.
Yes. So he has to call. There has been precedents like this. This is not the first time he's doing it. There have been governments where there is a minority, they come. There are options. He may get his majority, he may get his alliance, somebody may abstain from voting, the numbers needed may come down. There are so many possibilities in democracy, in a constitution. And there is a constitution, there is a Supreme Court ruling that he can claim, but the majority has to be proved, not in front of one person, but in front of the house, on the floor of the house. It is very simple.
But sir, then why do you think the governor is doing what he's doing?
What if with the floor of the house there are 20 abstain from voting? What? What if the necessary number comes down? What if one of the opposition party doesn't want to support Vijay, they just walk out? In the interest that we need a government, what if something happens? Who is he to decide? There is a constitution, there is a Supreme Court ruling that whoever claims, is there any other party which is claiming? No. There's only one party, he's claiming. We have to let him do it. If he doesn't, he will fail. Then the governor can do whether he wants to bring in a president's rule or whatever it is. It's done. But before anything to happen, what is this? What will happen? What will happen to the people? It's been 5 days since the election results are out. The people are waiting. The representatives of the people, let the representatives elected by the mandate decide. Who are you to decide? You are a selected governor. You are not an elected representative. There is an election. Election is over. There is a mandate. We may have, you may have differences. I may have differences with Vijay. That is not the issue. The issue is constitution. Why is there a Supreme Court ruling that it has to be decided on the floor of the house? Why? Why in Karnataka or in Maharashtra, when they did not have the numbers, why were they allowed? It cannot become one man's personal discretion. That is why there is a rule. That is why there is a constitution. Let the elected representatives of the state of Tamil Nadu decide. That is why we have elected them. Who are you? You are supposed to make things smooth. Now, how many days will you stop? Tell me, how many days will you stop? Will you lead this to horse trading, speculations? All this, you're giving space to all these things. You're giving space. As you delay, we need a government. Let us know if there is a government or not. Why are you delaying? How long will you delay? Give us a deadline. No. No, this is not done, please. It's very simple. If you think the government is falling, let it fall on the floor. Sir, let it fall on the floor. Because that is where it has to fall. Not in your Rajbhavan house. Not because of your apprehensions. Sorry. If it is bound to fall, it will fall, and it has to fall on the floor. If it is selected, it should be elected on the floor.
So I'm going to repeat my question. Why do you think the governor is doing what he's doing then?
See, we are not here for political bashing. It's very easy to say BJP is behind, they have been doing that. I'm not, my point is, let us not deviate. Let us stick to the basic question. All opposition party, every citizen of this country who wants constitution, deserves constitution, just stick to this. Why do we want to do again? BJP must have been there. It may be true. No, that is not the point here. His governor is from RSS. Is he with BJP? That is not my interest. He is a governor. Whatever his ideologies are, he is supposed to be neutral. He is supposed to do his job. I am not going to get into this conversation of, mudslinging. I don't want to speak. My simple question is, sir, please let them. Let it fall on the floor. Why are you deciding it is falling here? And what are you giving space to? People frustrated, there is a mandate, people are asking, representatives are sitting, they have not even been given oath. All the 234 people need to be taken oath, whichever party they belong to. Whether they are opposition, whether they are ruling, whether in coalition. They have been elected already, results have come out. Let them. What is democracy? A chief minister is selected on the floor of the house by the elected representatives. It is their decision, not the people's decision. Let them come because they are representing Tamil Nadu voters who have given a mandate.
Sir, my last question to you is this. You are saying what is happening in Tamil Nadu right now is not democracy. Democracy demands that Vijay be called in for a swearing in. But is it democracy if the DMK and the AIADMK come together to keep Vijay out?
This is the speculation we are talking about. Why are you giving space for all that? Have they claimed now? Are you giving them time, Mr. Governor? When there's somebody who has got 108, you want two people to join and come? Will DMK and ADMK, do they have the strength? No. No. What will happen? There's another speculation, all 107 will resign. What is the fate? No, why are you giving to all these spaces? Have they come to you and asked to claim that they'll form the government? No. Why are we worried about the media and people speculating and thinking and discussing on that? One person who has got the majority of votes, bigger mandate, has claimed, I will prove on the floor. Let him get Tom, Dick and Harry. It is his problem to be stable or fall. It should happen on the floor, not in your house.
Okay. Prakash Raj, sir, thank you very much for joining here on Times Now. Good to hear from you. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap from me. Thanks for watching. News and updates continue. Do stay with us.